Hello and welcome to Let's Play Hollow Knight Silksong. So I made the decision to split all my talking about introducing this series into a separate video, so I'm ready to start the game. Okay, that's fine. Looks fine. They see your beauty, so frail and fine. They see your peace, woven of faith and toil. They forget your heart, bound in slumber and servitude. When you wake, they shall see your truth, a beast's nature bare to all. By the conductor Romino. Okay, new character. Oh, this is beautiful. This is such a good moment. Oh, a kind of travelling caravan, I think. Hornet in a cage. Wow. And that looks really creepy. Some kind of vast wilderness. Okay. Is that bird rescuing her? Okay, I think this is one of those things that's going to make a lot more sense later on. Maybe. Or maybe it will still be just as cryptic. A lot of things in the first game were. Act 1, okay. Farloom. Reminds me a little bit of Legend of Grimrock and the prisoners in the cage. Probably not an actual inspiration, but who knows. So, bind. I suppose I'm now bound to the nail? Okay. Z is jump. That's easy. So, okay, pressing A again doesn't do anything. This is attack. Easy enough so far. Now I've got to find out what happens if you go the other way. So, this seems to be a funny reversal of convention where progress from the initial screen is left. Also, just last night I was playing EG, so I have to adjust my muscle memory to the fact that up is not jump anymore. Grotto, okay. Ooh, there's our first enemy. Well, I don't know it's an enemy, but I'm just going to assume that and kill it anyway. You don't mind, do you? Now, can I... Oh, that's neat. That's a really neat animation for getting up the edge. By the way, those shards, I'm guessing that may be money, but it's interesting that they're not displayed at all times. And what is that thing? I wonder if there's pogoing in this game. Ooh, okay, so that happens when I do down attack. Well, what about up attack? Oh, okay, up attack is very similar to the knight's upward attack. Okay. I think, yeah, I'm higher up than when I started. Now, is the game going to teach me about healing myself? Because I have taken damage. Ah, okay, that's what bind does. Okay. What's happening? I've become very slow. And I can't... I can jump, but only tiny little hops. Okay, what does the game want me to do? Suddenly I recover. Weird. Right, a callback to the infamous bit in Hollow Knight where looking down was not introduced until very late. What's this? A frayed rosary string, okay. But do we have any... Okay, so I just intuited that inventory would be I, and it was. Okay, contains... Okay, so rosaries are going to be the money, I guess. Shell shards, 19 out of 400. Ah, used in the crafting of tools and traps. Cool. Okay, yeah, it tells us there. Silk. Okay, so it's the equivalent of soul from the first game. Neat. Hunter's cloak, of course. And tool pouch. Yep. Now, what would happen if I fell further down? I have to find out. Okay, just goes back here. Okay, so let's talk about first impressions. The graphics are absolutely gorgeous. It's nice that it has a distinctly different style from the first game. It's much more vibrant. The gameplay is pretty similar, but obviously there are new things to learn, like that flip. So that's cool. Yeah, should pick up all of those. I don't yet know how the economy will work out, how many of them I'll need for certain tasks. It can't be that bad to... Okay, this is the bit where I was slowed down earlier, and now it's just normal. Also, cute running animation and the way she ducks to move along. Okay, I can't jump up to that. I'm curious about what it is. Yeah, and that down attack does not seem very suitable for Hollow Knight style pogoing. But I'm sure there are more moves that I'm going to learn about later. Now, you're familiar. Or, even if not this exact species, there were enemies in Hollow Knight that behaved like that. That bed of spikes, I'm assuming, is dangerous, so now there's a bit of a branching path. I could explore down and right. Let's do that first. Okay, just a little area to find some more of those shards. And over here. Okay, another interesting looking thing that's out of reach. But so far I don't have any kind of maps. I can't even note those down. I mean, I could use pen and paper, but as I don't have any to hand, it feels not like something I want to do right now when I'm enjoying the gameplay. We're getting stuck again. I'm sure at some point this will be explained, but right now I just accept it as something that happens in some parts of the game world. Doesn't last long. This is a ruined chapel. Whoops. I can destroy background objects just like the knight could. The way that hovers above me reminds me of lifeblood cocoons, but this may be a boss. The Moss Mother. Okay, boss number 1. I do notice that binding fully heals me. It's not quite the same as the focus. Okay. Oh, right now I can't bind. So that meter, the rectangular looking one, yes, that's how I bind. Okay, heals 3. Okay. Well, I guess they don't want the first boss to be too hard. But I think I won. Maybe that wasn't even counted as a boss because there was no achievement for it. Ah, ascend. How? Okay, just tip up arrow in at the bottom. Are we going to get an ability that negates this slowdown, maybe? Or just collapse. Well, I hope the game's not over. Very, very reminiscent of the scene after False Night in the first game. Up with you, up! I won't have you dying on my floor. Ah, awake at last. You should mind your strength, traveller. There's no use wasting any on an old nobody like me. I see that now, madam. My welcome to your land has not been kind. I had reason to be wary. So you're another pilgrim, then, scuttled out of the darkness to climb the great path and bow at its gilded peak? Oh, she speaks. I am no pilgrim. I am Hornet, and I arrive in your land by no choice of my own. I was brought to your kingdom by force, captured by strange bugs clad in veils. Right, but there's only an audio cue for which of them is speaking any line. I'm probably going to slip up at some point. Oh, how curious. The bugs of the citadel at the summit of our land. They veil themselves in service to their faith, or perhaps as slaves to something greater. Well, then I shall seek their citadel. If these veiled bugs would go to such lengths to bring me here, I intend to find out why. Oh, ferocious. Intimidating. Yours is no pilgrim's spirit. You've the bearing of a hunter. Welcome, then, fierce traveller, to Farloom, our holy yet haunted land. Before you depart, permit an old bug a brief warning. Best keep that weapon drawn. Our kingdom is gripped by a curse. Its paths grow wild and dangerous, and though some still attempt the climb to the citadel at its crest, none return to speak of what they see. Okay, so there's an in-game quest system. Cool. Ascend through the lands of Farloom to reach the citadel at the kingdom's peak. Okay. Presumably... Okay, so just hitting I once takes me here. But I can go to the other tabs. Is it just... Yeah, at the moment it's just inventory and tasks. Cool.
Orala.
There, you bear your blade well, Hunter, and you've skill, no doubt, so I don't mean any unkindness when I say you still seem a little frail.
Regina Fora.
I was a long time spent captive, bound by seals strange to me. My strength is diminished, but recoverable. By the time I reach that citadel, I'll be ready to face what waits. I wonder if you'll be a boss in the future. Anyway, we've obviously got to go into the light. What's this object? Just background? Ah, okay, some kind of village. So, Bone Bottom is one of the names that I knew in advance because the music track was released, but didn't know anything about it other than the name. This is cool, seeing it. I'm sure we can talk.
Hello, me Pioco.
Oh, a fellow pilgrim, are you? About to start your great journey to the holy citadel up top?
Hironare.
I am no pilgrim, sir, though it seems we will be travelling on a similar path.
Samaskere?
Not a pilgrim. Well, it makes no difference, I suppose. We all must walk the roads up and up, though most of us will fall long before we see the grand gates. If you're wise, you'll stop here and rest a while before heading out into that dangerous world. And this track is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful and sad. Very appropriate for this place. What's this?
Santa so.
You've got to hide down here too, then. It's a fearful world out there. If you can keep quiet, I don't mind you joining me.
That's fine.
Well, you've chosen a curious place to rest, Ma'am. This pit of bells and the structure around it. They suggest a station for travel, though one long abandoned.
Goro.
Aye, rumours in the camp say these bells run throughout the lands, great veins of them, forged by our ancient kin. And some even say bugs used to travel through them in gilded carriages, no less. Surely such fanciful travel would be a sin for us pilgrims. We must walk and climb and crawl using only our own meagre claws. Only thus can we prove our devotion. Yeah, those are indeed bells. So this is quite possibly eventually going to be a fast travel thing similar to the Stagway. Peb. Oh, traveller. Destined for the citadel, yes. Well, before you embark, won't you stop and make trade with an old pilgrim?
Cadestre.
I'd see your wares, madam, though I fear I may have nothing worthy to offer in return.
Terga.
Oh, worry not. If you lack fine goods to trade, we can barter still. In this devout land, we deal in the currency of faith. Rosaries, those finely carved beads of prayer. If you'll only share some with me, I'll trade you something fair. Oh boy, there's a simple key. It's even called a simple key, I love it. Although look at the icon, that is not simple. Oh, interesting. Well, right now it says I have 0 rosaries, so can't do much, but this will help gather up rosaries, so maybe gathering swarm? Mask shard, we know what that is. Craft metal. Okay. There's some kind of crafting system that I don't understand yet, that's clear. And you are probably who I speak to when I want to know about it.
Tadastana.
Flick the Fixer. Oh, what's this you're building, sir? A sign of some kind? Aye, aye, you're a sharp plug. A wish wall. It's past time the old camp had one. As the resident fixer, I've taken it upon myself to sort it out. They're a popular thing about Farloom. Wish walls. Useful, too. So many prayers left unanswered. Gives them a place to go. kind of reminds me of the Trouble Center from Thousand Years Door. I wonder if it will have that function, but that's just a wild guess at this point. Can't do much up here, but I'm guessing this platform exists for a reason that will be clear later. There was a pit in the village and a way to go down. I really should take a look. Just in case it's something. It may be another diversion that leads me into a tedious backtracking, but one has to know. I like the little bunny hops. Ooh, okay. So stopping at this ledge halfway has led me... to the corpse of a bug, and yeah, this is our first bit of money. Oh, it does actually. It does disappear from the UI. Interesting. So now I can explore some of the ways I didn't go before. Oh, I like that ringing sound. So clearly I can't explore that yet. Okay. The combat in this game is nice. It's nice and intuitive. So this we have seen before, that or another one of them, but I think it's the same one. I think I've just circled back around. Right, and this is the ruined chapel. There was a bench here that I ignored before, and I can't interact with that wall, so I think there's nowhere to go except back through the village and then head east. And that's good. What about here? Again, this is definitely going to be something later, but right now I can't even guess what that might be. And so is this. This will open at some point. And that vertical shaft will have some function. You probably don't have anything new to say, but... Oh. If the veiled bugs have an interest in you, enough to brave the wastes beyond our borders, then you must be rather special, yes?
Benny Frank.
In my own lands, some may once have seen me so. In this place with my strength sapped, I'm just another traveller. A traveller, but still something more. I can see it now. Of course, that focus. Did those veiled bugs realise who they snared? Perhaps it's they who should be worried, huh? So, one thing that is unknown is whether this takes place before or after Hollow Knight, and nothing so far has given much indication, but the fact that she seems to regard Hornet as some kind of celebrity kind of makes me think maybe it's after. Anyway, much as I would like to stay here and enjoy the music, I do also want to see what happens if we continue. Oh, got a little bit surprised by that. Okay, I could break that, didn't seem to do anything. It seemed like a shade came off that when it landed in the spikes. Yeah, that does 2 damage, but fortunately I can heal now. This game might be a bit tougher than the original. So, I can't get up there. Unless I have an ability now that I just don't know how to use. That is possible. Okay, you're like the squits from the first game. Some kind of arena, yeah. Probably just defeat a certain number of things, like the Twisted Arena from the first game. You don't seem very threatening. Okay. Wow! That's an interesting mechanism. Oi! Did you see it, Red Maiden? The Great Gate heard my song and in its infinite and ancient kindness opened the way forward for us. Oh, what luck for us to meet at this moment. We can set off on the Great Road together. Or perhaps I'll tarry here just a little longer. I want to sing a song of gratitude to this noble gate. I'm Sherma, by the way. Just another humble pilgrim like yourself. If you ever need assistance on the road ahead, sing out my name and I'll be sure to find you. Me and my lucky chime are at your service. Reminds me a little bit of Myla and her singing. So, I wonder if this links back to... Yes, that's the village. So, I happened to choose to go up first. If I'd gone right first, we would have encountered her from this side and encountered the gate and been stuck. That all makes sense. Signing indicating a bench this way. A little hard to read the direction. What is... Oh! Oh, okay. Insert rosaries. So those things still exist in this game. I like the sparks coming off the floor. This is definitely giving an ominous mood, and we're only in the first area of the game. Pilgrim, you are blessed to walk the foundations of Farloom. Humble yourself before the shells of those who gave their lives to hold our kingdom's weight. Definitely a kind of religious theme going on in the lore. Of course, Hollow Knight had some of that, but it was mostly in the background with the whole Godhome content, which was entirely optional. Here it seems to be more centred. The Marrow. Ooh, lava bath. Nice. At some point I'll get some kind of higher jumping or some kind of movement that will make this area easier to traverse. Ah, okay. Fall down platform. Sure I can just go through there. That's probably another fall down platform. Interesting that it leaves... Ah, okay, it regenerates. It would have to because I needed that platform to be able to get up here. Okay, so... what have we found? Ooh, okay. A tool. Is that the equivalent of charms? So some of this, I think... Ah. Achievement. Acquire your first tool. And now there's a new menu in... a new tab in the menu. So... allows one to collect more shell shards from defeated creatures. So, fragile greed. Except it may not be fragile. I have a memory that some of the interface stuff was revealed, but I have been avoiding looking at it. So, this is all new to me. That will fall. No? It does look like it should be interactable, but maybe it just has a chain to explain how it's hovering in midair. 100 of those. I still don't really know what they do. Ah, that's a lever. I almost missed it. Okay, that lets that come down. Now, if I can get back up there... Okay, I hear someone singing that. Maybe this game is colourful. Well, it's you, whoever you are. Oh, it's a fight. Pashanka! Edges sharp and senses keen. In my land, that's the way warriors greet each other. For though you're a child barely hatched, you are also a warrior. Your stance, your weapon, your movements all proclaim it so. You have keen sight for my skill, Bug, but my childhood has long since passed. What has happened here? I see signs of battle all around. These strange, shuffling pilgrims. In the camp below they were docile enough, but up here they seem to have lost their senses. They cry out to the darkness and attack their fellow travellers. Yakanesh! Keep your weapon drawn and your bearings true. The way ahead is winding, and to lose one's way invites only death. I'm a navigator amongst my tribe, and I've been making maps of these lands. I can trade them with you, and supplies if you wish. Yeah, I've only got 8 rosaries. I still don't really know how one gets the rosaries. There's only one place in the game so far where I've found them. And this is one of those things that experienced players will be... When the game has been out long enough for there to be experienced players, they'll be laughing their heads off at me for being so confused, but right now I remain confused. So we've got 2 maps, the quill, compass, and pins. Yeah, so basically Cornifer and Iselda. Your name is Chakra. These lands' names are given freely, are they not? I am Chakra, wielding rings. If our hunts intertwine again, I'll have new maps to trade. Until then, farewell, child-wielding needle. Okay, but where will I find you if I want to buy one of your maps and I don't have the... Oh, that unlocks from the other side. Sign pointing that way. I don't know what the 3 chevrons indicate. This, however, looks like... Yeah. Oh, you dropped rosaries. That's nice. I think it was 40 for the first map. So that lever up above will open this. I've been going over half an hour, so I should try to end this episode soon, but I'm not in a place where I can. Oh, that was bad. So maybe dropping down here will let me get to... I don't know. Someone close by is whispering. Oh. Still don't have enough to heal. Yeah, I think this game may well be harder than the first one. I have enough for the map now, but I'm nowhere near. So the first game also had the theme of the enemies being friendly bugs that had lost their minds, but here we actually get to see it happening. Does this lead to that lever that I saw? Ah, bench just above me that I can't get to. Well,
Da, finestra.
at least I've found you again. Oh, who are you calling for, Chakra? Your voice echoes through the caverns. I came deeper into Farloom in search of my mentor, the greatest of my tribe. I could not keep pace, though, and her trail grew cold. She will have travelled much further by now, but if I keep moving and stay vigilant, I'll reunite with her. So, which one do I want? I guess I'm technically in the marrow now? Maybe? Yep. But it's all blank until I've got the... or all outliney until I've got the quill, of course. Whoops! Well, I have no idea where I am, so I'm just going to... You probably can't get down to the lower edge. I really just want to find a bench so I can end this episode. And considering I've been doing a lot of upwards travelling, going down seems to maybe be the way to do that. Are we back? Yes, we're back. Well, that has been an interesting and eventful first episode. I'm going to end it here and... Oh, right, equip tools. No, I'll leave that for next time. Yeah, I am very much enjoying the start of my adventures in Farloom. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.